Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. One thing is certain. If you have decided to be a supporter of a controversial issue, usually you are either a soft target directly or indirectly. That brings us to the issue of Ifeanyi Ejiofor as he decides to clarify issues. A lot of allegations are coming up against Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and some of the evidences are beginning to show up. Good, either true or not. You're going to see some of the document being circulating on social media right now concerning him. And of course, Ifeanyi Ejiofor himself have also decided to defend and clarify issues. Before we go into the newspaper to find out all the nitty-gritty stories and all the documents being going around the media concerning him, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, one Anthony Obo had decided to post this on social media. Has been circulating actually, and he said Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer Ifeanyi Ejiofor could be facing fraud charges soon due to pending 2016 case expected to resume soon. And here's exactly what he heard. He said, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, that's Nnamdi Kanu, could be facing charges for fraud and other offenses. EFCC started to investigate this case in 2015. Charges against Ifeanyi Ejiofor were filed in 2016 at the FCT High Court, Wuse, Abuja. The original judge for this case later retired, and it was reassigned in 2020. I'm going to read some of the document, what the document says here. It said, in the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja Judicial Division holding at Abuja, between one Federal Republic of Nigeria complainant and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, first accused person Danladi Akindivebia, the second accused person, then Usman Dauda, the third accused person. The charge is that you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, being the principal partner at Ejiofor & Co. on or about the 28th of May 2008 at Abuja in Abuja Judicial Division of the High Court, the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, was intends to defraud, obtain the sum of 5.6 million naira from one Mr. Ikechukwu Okpala under the false pretense that you have purchased the land for him at plot 1672 Jahi District, Abuja, and thereby committed an offence contrary to Section 1, Subsection A of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act 2006 and punishable under Section 1, Subsection 3 of the same Act. 2. Count 2, that you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, being the principal partner of Ejiofor & Co. on or about 28th day of May 2008 at Abuja in Abuja Judicial Division of the High Court of Federal Capital Territory with intent of defrauding did forge a power of attorney in respect to plot 1672 Jahi District, Abuja, in favor of Ikechukwu Okpala, contrary to Section 363 of the Penal Code Act and punishable under Section 364 of the same Act. That counts 3, that you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, being the principal partner of Ejiofor & Son & Co. sometime in May 2008 at Abuja, in Abuja Judicial Division at the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory with the intent to defraud did use a genuine and forged power of attorney in respect of plot 1672 Jahi District, Abuja, in favor of Ikechukwu Okpala, with the knowledge that it was forged, punishable under Section 368 of the Penal Code. In fact, the thing was just on till count 8. They did count 1, 2, 3 to count 8 is quite huge. But of course, Ifeanyi Ejiofor did not let it lie low because, of course, this has been trending for a while. This is the response Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. And while you asking the question, why is it now that all this accusation is coming against him? Now he's the lead counsel. Okay, yes, he's still the lead counsel, but just that he has stepped a little lower for Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mike Ezohume, to take over. But why is this case coming up now of all times? And this is the response Ifeanyi Ejiofor gave. The count charge is up to 9 to 10. It's quite much. But let's find out exactly what Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. He said, breaking news. Master Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, backfires those for finishing his name or image on social media. He stated that notice of libel against my person on social media. Good morning, Ezigbo Muchineke. An injurious defamation of my character being circulated on social media was brought to my attention last night. I wish to urge you all, my noble fans, and Umuchineke to disregard any publication aimed at disparaging my person. We all know that this is a rude distraction at this critical period, but we will not give in. In due time, truth and nothing but the truth will be exposed. The publication is utterly and inherently false in every material particular and was mischievously contrived and masterminded by evil, wicked, despicable, and low-thinking, treacherous individuals for selfish, unsalutary reasons to denigrate and ridicule my person. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that some particular individuals who have constantly and variously demonstrated their treacherous disposition, masterminded, procured, encouraged, and guarded the libelous publication. In the fullness of time, I will expose the identity of these traitors to their utter scorn, derision, and contempt. Meanwhile, I urge you all to remain steadfast and focus on the goal, which is to get Onyendu's release as soon as possible, ASAP. Thank you all for your continued prayers and supplications to Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Forward ever, backward never. Signed, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Esquire, 7th February 2022. Now, this is good to clear the air. You know, when we saw this, I was like, okay, you know, this issue of land purchase and all that can be very dicey sometimes. But something that took place how many years ago? And whatever it is, why is the person coming now of all times? As at that time, 2007, 2008, he was not even the lead counsel of anything. He was just a normal counsel. Maybe he was a co-partner, a senior partner to his chamber and all that. That could be resolved if it was not even resolved. If it even took place. You know, these are things, you know, as a lawyer, he must have had dealings, of course, at this level of his career, he must have had dealings with people. But why? Something that took place more than 10 years, more than a decade ago. And it's coming up now of all times, so that it will not be dragging here and there. Come on. The timing, if you are conversant, if you are observant, you know that the timing is so wrong. You just know. Somebody who's in a very critical situation of trying to see how he can bring his client out of a very dicey situation. Now, it's something that's distracting him on his own. You know, you see the fingers, it's there. Well, then, they're good to know that he has clarified issues. Let's meet in that conversation, please. Also take.